All right, here's a quick look at the WYBOT C1 before I put it to work in my pool. I've been using this for a couple weeks now, and I gotta say, this is a very impressive robot for the amount of money they charge. I own a lot of pool robots, and I have reviewed a lot of pool robots, and honestly, this one is really impressive for the price point. I did not expect to be impressed, given the price, but this one punches way above its weight class. All right, so I'm going to put it in. I just wanted to show quickly, this is one of the things I dislike most about this unit is the sort of janky power charging adapter. This is done much better on other machines like the WYBOT, but it is what it is. It has a protective cap that you must remember to tightly put on before you stick it in the water. Just a quick look at the basket. Before I throw it in there, you'll see that the basket is currently clean. It is empty. Very nice basket, by the way. I'll show that on the other half of the video after I've got some debris in there. But I'm very pleased with how the basket works, functions, cleans, etc. But for now, we're going to turn this guy on, let him do his thing, and then we will come back. I will pause it, and with the magic of time, you will see the outcome in a moment. But let's toss this in, and we'll pause it here, and I'll come back when he's moving around a little bit and show you some of that. Okay, we're back. It's only been a couple of minutes maybe, and he is now climbing up the stairs. I just wanted to show you his climbing power. First time I thought he might come out of the pool, but we'll stop. But he will aggressively climb up and clean the water line, and he has never gotten stuck. And it's a very compact bot, and I think that helps to get into spots that some of my other bots have had trouble with. All right, I just want to show that. Let me pause it here, and then let him get, wait for him to get onto a wall, and I'll show you the wall thing. Okay, we're back. I just want to show the WYBOT now climbing the walls. He just came down off the wall, and now he's moved a little bit over. And let's watch him climb the next one. See that the pump is very powerful. It's throwing a lot of water out. So, you hit the edge of the wall. So he's going to recover, come back up. But watch how he comes up out of the water line. Very aggressively scrubs the tile. Even on the corner there, he's managing to do pretty well. Goes back up. Very aggressively goes after that water line, which is great because I do get a lot of bugs that float on my pool. I do have a pool enclosure, but I'm surrounded by a lot of large trees, so I do have a lot of insects that get through the pool cage, sit on the water surface, and then eventually make their way to the water line and stick to the tile. And this guy's done a great job of just cleaning all that up. Every time I put it in there, I think, yeah, it's pretty clean, I don't need to clean it. And then I am just shocked by what is left in the basket. All right, so let's pause here. He's gonna do his thing for the next hour or two, and then we'll pick back up when he's done, and I'll show you what he collected. All right, we're back, and the WYBOT has finished his job. So we're gonna fish it out of here. One other minor complaint is I wish the handle was a different color so you could more easily spot it, but it wasn't that difficult. All right, let's grab it. All right, let the water drain. All right, before we wanted to do a quick comparison of other bots that I own and have reviewed. This is the Naya sonar. It's actually a Sea Auto Seal rebadge, and this is the WYBOT. You can see that the WYBOT C1 is quite a bit more compact than the others. All right, and let's take it over and see what we got. All right, so I thought my pool was clean. But you can see that it got a lot of debris. All kinds of dead bugs that basically floating in hair, dog hair. You know, I had no idea that's in the pool. Like, did not look dirty at all when I started this run. But I can do this every day and pull this out of my pool every day. So you can see it. This is really well designed. Handle here. The handle does come up a little bit. It opens extremely easy to clean. One of the easiest bots to clean. All right, so to sum it up, I've owned a lot of bots. You can see some of them here. This guy is about 1/3 the price of the BeatBot and will outperform the BeatBot almost every day. Now the BeatBot is more refined, has a better charging system, but cleaning wise, I'd take the WYBOT. The Naya is pretty good. The Naya is similarly, it's a slightly more, about $100, $150 more than the WYBOT. That's a good pick too. But I think you're better off saving the money and going with the WYBOT. So there you have it. Why should you listen to me? I review a lot of bots, right? There's another bot over there skimming the surface. All of these, this is probably, I owned a dozen bots, and I gotta tell you, for the money, the WYBOT C1 is one of the best bots I've ever seen. So if that's your budget, and even if your budget is double that, I think you can't go wrong with this bot. And you know, it's been the favorite of all I own. I use this one the most over the last month. I will try the others. I will see the BeatBot gets updates. I will see if it gets better. But again, value-wise, the WYBOT C1 is such a great machine. And you know, if anybody asks me which bot they should buy right now, I would say this one. All right, thanks for watching.
Going up the incline from the deep end. It's been running for almost 2 hours. We've had this since November and it has never gotten stuck. So it will sit there and look like it's stuck, but it will stop and sink itself back down. It's backing up and it will turn itself around. As you can see, I have a very large pool. Not one issue with it at all. Highly recommend. Back into the deep end. My boyfriend had this pool for about maybe 14 years, 12 years old. And had the TV none. And then I saw this little guy. I'm like,
Amazon, and it's a little used, and one of them caught my eye about he was skeptical about using Cordless because he's old school. Okay, this little guy has done the job. He's awesome. I highly recommend this little guy. We named him Wally. He loves to go in and play. And he did all the sitting down. He is awesome on the stairs. I'll be one of the stairs. There you go. Hi, lady. And we're gonna turn around. Oh, nope, he's coming up. There he goes. Oh, there's something on the back there. It's on the wall. With the right chemicals, this little guy is really God for that table. There goes Ducky. I think Ducky's scared. Hopefully Willie don't try to attack him. Anastasia, he's in your seat.
He hasn't done anything down there. He's only going to do them right up here.
Okay, the machine looks like it's fully charged, and I'm just gonna unplug it here and try to then push the button to turn it blue, and I'll go ahead and do that. So now unplugged, screw the cap back on, try to push the button to make it go blue, and there's nothing, absolutely nothing. I've tried it multiple times. So what happens, it's like, or it's not holding its charge, I don't know, but when I replug it back in, it will start flashing as if it's charging. Although just the previous light was showing that it was charged. And this is the same, I've tried a couple times, and same thing. So just not going blue and not functioning.
All right, Junior's doing good.
Yeah, you can see, hard to see, but all it's doing is just taking the dust and then spitting the dust right back out. It's not cleaning anything. Just spewing dust back into the pool.
Now it's not even moving. Oh, there it goes. Circles.
¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué pasó? Ahí viene, ahí viene. Sácale esto al medio. Hasta acá que vas a trepar, cabrón. A lo que era.
This is the problem I'm having. All it will do
is flash green, never changes. Can't change it by pushing the power button, nothing. This never changes. And it's been charging for hours and hours.